All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm excited to share my research on leveraging ICT tools to foster digital communication and digital society responsibility in ELT classroom. This topic is increasingly important in today's digital age where both communication and responsibility are critical skills for learners. Actually, this research is conducted by all of my colleagues in English language education from Unikal, University of Pekalongan, but is I'm here honored to represent them to present the result of our research. All right. Before we talk further about our research, I'd like to highlight the key benefits of ICT tools in ELT. Well, we have all understand that integrating ICT tools in language teaching enhances students' engagement and supports personalized learning. However, their importance goes beyond just language learning. ICT tools help students develop digital communication skills and foster responsibility, which are so essential for thriving in a digital society. And ultimately, these tools prepare students to adapt to an ever evolving world. Because nowadays, you know that there are so many the rapid developments of ICT and also AI in our ELT. We have to keep up the changes and we have to be able to adapt on any changes of that. All right. And then I'd like to present our research objectives here. Is the first is to explore how ICT tools can be effectively integrated into ELT classroom. Well, in this case, I'd like to describe or show you the best practices that have been experienced by our prospective English teachers. And then the second one is to highlight how these tools can enhance students' digital communication skills. And the last one, we would like to demonstrate how they can cultivate a sense of digital responsibility in learners. Okay. The research method used in our research is a qualitative case study. We have 43 participants from prospective English teachers who enrolled in ICT in class. And then the instruments that we use is semi-structured interviews and also questionnaires using Google Form and also document analysis. Right. To answer the first research objective, we have analyzed and summarized all the answers by the prospective English teachers about what tools actually that becomes the favorite ones they used during their teaching learning process, even they as a teachers or they as a students. And then we try to highlight some the best practice tools in presentations. Still, PowerPoint is the primary application they use, and then Canva, Powtoon, Genially, Mentimeter, Beautiful AI, and ChatGPT, Prezi, and Keynote, and etc. That you can see the icons here to make it easy to recognize them. And then for the back practice of teaching games, they chose Bingo, Kahoot, Hangman, Duolingo, and quizzes, and also memorize to make the English language teaching becomes interesting and fun. And then in the case of audio video, yeah, the YouTube is still the most favorite application or sources for them to practice or to teach audio and video in English. And then there are so many other applications as well as Spy. It is the AI generated, right? And then other ICT tools that we also asked in the our questionnaire is about the learning management system (LMS). They most of them are familiar with the Moodle, Google Classroom, and Schoology. And then in the collaboration tools, they have Padlet, Jamboard, and Trello. And in communication platform, they still use Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Skype, and Gmeet. Right. Well, actually, those application is very familiar for all of us nowadays, right? All right, and the second result about the fostering digital communications, the participants agreed that using the ICT tools, they will have or they have real-time interactions. It enables real-time interaction through video conferencing and instant messaging tools. You know that after the COVID-19 strike, actually the distance is no longer our issues anymore right now. So we can communicate with any other people around the world by only using the conference tools like Zoom or Gmeet. And then the second one is unlimited access. It provides access to global resources and opportunities for cultural exchange. Yes, it has similar point of view with the first result that using ICT tools right now, making the students have a very unlimited access to any resources they needed. So not only by the teacher's knowledge or by teachers, what is it? Reference, but also they can integrate the AI to help them to find out any resources available. And then the third one is development of collaborative skills. It enhance collaborative skills through group projects and peer-to-peer communication, because usually I try to employ like a group discussions using the breakout room in any conference using Zoom or using Gmeet. All right. And then the third research finding for answering our third research questions, what can ICT tools encourage the digital society responsibility? Well, we talk about ICT means that we have to pay attention fully on digital literacy. We have to make our students understand and how to effectively use technology, not only how to use it, but how to maximize the potentials of it. And then the second one, the ethical online behavior. We have to remind them over and over about the respecting others and use the proper citations of sources, because the citations of plagiarism issues is still commonly found in our education. So by having uh, the ethic literacy in implementing or using the ICT tools, they will be considered like they have to be responsible in anything, any actions they do. All right. And then the third one, to respect for intellectual property, avoiding plagiarism and sharing responsibly. Yes, you know that nowadays we call it netizen can write down or type anything that you want, they want to they want to say in any social media or platform. So we have to encourage our students to be respectful enough uh, and share something that is they have to make sure about the validity and reliability of the sources. So that's the most important point we got from the interview result. And then we also try to dig about the common problems for accessing online educations. Well, it's still found that we have uneven access. Some remote students may lack access to computer devices and the internet for video conferencing. Yes, whenever we try to conduct the Zoom meeting or G meeting or something else, those students who live in a rural area still uh, cannot turn on the video because of the limitations of the internet connections. So I think it would be served best if we provide any good internet access to any places in this country. And then the teachers versus TPACK. Well, the teacher should be ready to answer the possible question that the learners and parents may have concerning the navigations of the platform, because not all the parents understand about the development of the technology right now. So usually the young learners or even the children or the kids is smarter than the parents. So we have to make sure that we as a teacher can accommodate all the information is about that. And then the third one is disrespectful attitude. Students in some online classes do not connect fully with teachers, and discipline is one of them. Yes, for example, if we want to have the class at 8, they usually come late, and then during the presentations or during the signaling process they are gone, even they are sleeping, eating, or doing something that is not necessarily do in our online teaching. Okay, and then yeah, in conclusions, we come to the conclusions that embracing ICT tools to prepare students for the demands of the digital age while promoting an ethical and responsible digital society is something that is inevitable. The future of ELT will keep growing with learners becoming more proficient with technology. Then and suggesting. We also try to promote the streamlining of advantage about the collaborative tools, autopilot plan, and flexible and update of the ICT tools. So we as a teacher try to develop ourselves. We did a lot of training and allow our teachers or instructors to make any possible changes to the courses, because it becomes flexible right now to the development of ICT tools or any what is it, AI or Internet of Things thing. So we have to adapt and adjust our lesson plan, not using a traditional method anymore. All right, so because we have a limited time, 10 minutes only for the presentation, so we come up to the last quotes that I have here, that technology is not going to replace teachers, never, but the ones who use it creatively shall. So we should tell our students or our prospective teachers that technology is not our enemy. Technology is our friends. So we have to make use of it, maximize the potentials of AI or technology to help us as a teacher. But we have to use it effectively, creatively, and also imaginatively. All right. Okay, so I think that's all about my presentation today. I'm so sorry if I speaking too fast or unclear, because I always take a look at the time clicking right now, and it's already 12 minutes. Hopefully I can fulfill the requirements for the Borobudur Symposium uh, limited time, and hopefully I can see you in a great discussion later. See you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.